At this exact moment, while billions of humans go about their daily lives completely unaware, an invisible technological system larger than any empire in human history is operating silently around the entire planet. Every second, trillions of digital signals move through the atmosphere, across oceans, through underground cables, satellites, data centers, wireless towers, and microscopic circuits hidden inside devices people carry in their pockets every day. Modern civilization now depends so heavily on this invisible network that if it suddenly stopped functioning for even a short period of time, the consequences could spread across the entire world within hours. Financial systems could freeze, aircraft navigation could fail, supply chains could collapse, emergency communication could disappear, and billions of humans would suddenly realize that civilization itself has become connected by something most people never actually see. The strange reality is that humanity built this system gradually, without fully realizing how dependent civilization would eventually become on it. Most people think the internet is simply wireless, almost like information magically floating through empty space. But the modern digital world is actually one of the largest physical infrastructures ever created by human civilization. Beneath the oceans of Earth lies a hidden planetary web of submarine communication cables stretching across the seafloor for well over 1 million kilometers. These cables carry nearly all international internet traffic on Earth, not satellites. Cables. Inside them, tiny pulses of laser light travel through ultra-thin strands of fiber optic glass at nearly the speed of light. Every online search, every message, every financial transaction, every streamed video, and every cloud-based system depends heavily on these hidden pathways beneath the ocean. When a person in one country sends a simple message to another side of the planet, that information may travel through multiple underground systems, underwater cables, server hubs, routers, switches, and data centers before reaching its destination in less than a second. The modern world feels instantaneous because invisible light signals are constantly racing beneath oceans and across continents every moment of the day. Humanity created a global nervous system made almost entirely of information. But the invisible network surrounding civilization does not stop beneath the oceans. High above Earth, thousands of satellites orbit silently through space, forming another hidden layer of planetary infrastructure. Some satellites monitor weather systems powerful enough to reshape entire regions. Others provide communication between continents. Some synchronize GPS positioning systems with incredible accuracy. Others monitor military activity, track ships across oceans, observe climate patterns, or support global financial timing systems. Modern banking depends heavily on precise time synchronization delivered through satellite networks. Even tiny timing errors can create enormous disruptions in digital financial systems. Power grids, aircraft navigation, telecommunications, emergency response systems, shipping routes, and stock markets all depend on invisible synchronization signals moving continuously around the planet. In many ways, humanity now lives inside a technological ecosystem that operates constantly in the background of civilization itself. Every phone tower communicates with larger networks. Every server exchanges information with countless others. Every connected device constantly sends and receives data. Smart systems now monitor traffic flow, energy consumption, communications, logistics, and human behavior on an unprecedented scale. Billions of devices communicate every second without humans ever noticing the enormous complexity hidden behind ordinary daily life. And perhaps the most powerful part of this invisible network is not the hardware at all. It is the algorithms quietly controlling the movement of information itself. Modern artificial intelligence systems now analyze human behavior across the internet continuously. What people search for, what captures attention, what causes fear, what increases engagement, what keeps humans scrolling longer, what emotions trigger interaction. Recommendation systems now influence what billions of people see online every day through video suggestions, social media feeds, advertisements, news rankings, and search engine results. Most humans believe they freely navigate the digital world, but increasingly, algorithms decide which information reaches them first. This created one of the strangest shifts in human history. Information itself became one of the most powerful resources on Earth, not because information directly controls people, but because it influences human attention, And in the modern digital world, attention shapes economics, politics, culture, communication, and even perception itself. Entire industries now compete not only for money, but for human focus. Artificial intelligence systems continuously optimize content to hold attention longer, predict behavior more accurately, and influence digital interaction at planetary scale. Meanwhile, the infrastructure supporting this invisible network continues expanding rapidly. Massive data centers now exist across the world containing endless rows of servers storing enormous portions of modern civilization. Videos, cloud storage, scientific databases, artificial intelligence systems, government records, communication platforms, digital currencies, entertainment systems, navigation data, and billions of human memories now exist physically inside gigantic computational facilities consuming enormous amounts of electricity every second. Some data centers require cooling systems so large they resemble industrial power plants. The cloud humans casually talk about is not abstract. It is physical infrastructure operating continuously across Earth through real machines, real energy, and real engineering hidden behind invisible convenience. What makes this system even more unsettling is that no single human being fully understands all of it anymore. The network became too interconnected, too vast, and too complex. Millions of automated systems now interact continuously without direct human supervision. Algorithms communicate with algorithms. Artificial intelligence optimizes traffic automatically. Financial systems react in milliseconds. Cybersecurity systems defend networks autonomously. Information moves so quickly across global infrastructure that humans increasingly rely on machines to manage systems. Humans themselves can no longer fully track in real time. Some scientists and technologists compare this to the early stages of a planetary scale nervous system. Signals now move across Earth similarly to electrical impulses moving through biological neurons inside a brain. Satellites act like sensory systems. Fiber optic cables behave like neural pathways. Data centers function almost like computational organs, processing enormous amounts of information continuously. Humanity may have unintentionally created the foundations of the most complex technological organism ever built on Earth. And yet this invisible system remains fragile. A sufficiently powerful solar storm striking Earth could damage satellites, disrupt communication systems, and interfere with electrical infrastructure across entire continents. A coordinated cyber attack targeting critical infrastructure could impact transportation systems, banking networks, hospitals, logistics chains, and communication platforms simultaneously. Damage to major undersea cables can disconnect regions from global communication almost instantly. The terrifying reality is that civilization now depends not only on electricity or machinery, but on uninterrupted information flow moving invisibly around the world every second. Every map humans follow, every digital payment they make, every streamed video they watch, every online conversation they have, every aircraft route calculated, every emergency system activated, and every satellite signal received depends on this invisible technological layer surrounding modern civilization continuously. Humanity now lives inside a planetary machine built from light, electricity, algorithms, satellites, fiber optics, artificial intelligence, and data flowing silently across Earth every second of every day. And perhaps the strangest part of all is this: most humans interact with this enormous invisible system constantly, without ever truly realizing it exists.